Good afternoon, everyone. We are in New York City in the subway station, South Ferry subway station on the one line, and this is the last stop on this train. We are going to exit the station and walk around the BatteryPark City in South Ferry area. So welcome everyone, and let's explore the southern portion of New York City. We're exiting New York subways.
Stand clear of the closing doors on track 1, please.
And welcome. We are about to exit South Ferry subway station, and we are going to explore southern portion of Manhattan called BatteryPark. Beautiful day today as well. Maybe not as warm as yesterday, a little bit colder, but only a few degrees. And as we exit the subway station, right in front of us is the Staten Island Ferry terminal. This is where the ferry to Staten Island is leaving Manhattan. It's a free ferry for those who are in New York and don't want to pay for the water tour around Manhattan. Can take the ferry and see Statue of Liberty from the ferry as you're going to Staten Island, and then you can go back from Staten Island to Manhattan. It's the Staten Island ferry. Right behind used to the older terminal. There used to be a terminal, and now it's being used only for the ferries to Governor's Island. Now, if we continue walking that way, we will enter BatteryPark City. And the park that's called BatteryPark, and recently has been rebranded into just the Battery. Lots of tourists around this area. Area is considered to be downtown Manhattan as well. In the ice cream truck. hot dog stand, Nathan's, which is a franchise, but actual Nathan's is in Coney Island, Brooklyn. We are going to Battery, or batteryPark as it used to be called. As always, please use the chat in the video so we can communicate. Say hi. And welcome everyone who is joining us. We are in batteryPark, New York City, southern tip of Manhattan. We are going to walk through the park, but before we do, let's look around and see the little bit of the architecture surrounding the park. It's a great day for that, and hopefully the network is stable, so we'll be able to live stream. That's another entrance to the subway on 4 and 5 line. It's a Bowling Green station. A very old entrance. And this building here is the Museum of American Indians. Very great architecturally as well. I think it used to be in the U.S. Custom House a very long time ago. So we are going to look at what this building looks like, the facade of the building, as it is. It deserves our attention. We are in Lower Manhattan, New York City. Then after looking at the facade of this building, we will walk a little bit up that way, just to show you a little bit of how downtown looks like, and then we will turn back and walk through the park. Okay. So this is the National Museum of the American Indian. Used to be the U.S. Custom House. We're going to go back and look at the whole facade of the building. This will give you much better understanding of what this magnificent building looks like. And now we can see there on top it says U.S. Custom House, which it used to be a U.S. Custom House, and now it's Smithsonian National Museum of the American Indian. It's a free admission museum. And look how many city bikes are here. For those who would like to ride a bike and rent it and ride it. Beautiful building. Now right next to it there's a tiny park. It's called Bowling Green, and the major point of interest here is the Bowling Green fence. This fence was erected by the Common Council in 1771, and it surrounds the New York's earliest park. The park was leased in 1733 for use as a bowling green at a rental of 1 peppercorn a year. Patriots who in 1776 destroyed an equestrian statue of George III, which stood here, are said to have removed the crowns which kept the fence posts, but the fence itself remains. So this fence is standing here since 1771. This is just an amazing thing. Look at it, the fence erected in 1771. The fence surrounding Bowling Green Park, the oldest park in New York City. That looks like this right now. And also the reason why we're walking in that direction, because we're about to see one of the major points of interest in Lower Manhattan, the Raging Bull statue.
Over and over and over.
Where everyone is, all the tourists are basically struggling to take a picture, stay in line. The lines can get very long sometimes. And this is the view of the Museum of the American Indian behind the Bowling Green Park. Let's look at Raging Bull statue. We're not taking a picture, so it will be easier for us to get closer to it. We'll be streaming live from Lower Manhattan. And let's take a look at one of the most desirable points of interest in Lower Manhattan, the Raging Bull statue. Hi yo, welcome to Lower Manhattan. Let's take a look at the Raging Bull statue where everyone is trying to take a funny picture with the bull. Two lines. The longer line is desiring to take the picture with the horns, the front of the bull, and the shorter line desire to take the picture from the bull's rear portion of it. Raging Bull, symbolizing Wall Street. Welcome everyone who's plugging into our live stream. We're in Lower Manhattan in the Bowling Green area, a little above. However, we're about to go right back after we walk around the Raging Bull statue. Or is it a Charging Bull statue? I think it's called Charging Bull rather than Raging Bull. Okay, now when we looked at it, we're going back into the sunnier Bowling Green Park. It's called the Battery. Funny. Okay, let's go back to the Battery. First bus here is express bus that going to Staten Island from Manhattan. This one is a local bus that is in Manhattan. Another ice cream truck. So this is the Battery, the park that has been under construction for a while, recently reopened, has been remodeled. and let's explore the park, walking through it. And welcome everyone who's watching us. We are in batteryPark, New York City, walking through the park, and then we'll walk down the waterfront, exploring the lower Manhattan, or the lowest Manhattan, because this is the southern tip of Manhattan, batteryPark. Very nice day for work. So that is a Chinese musician there playing some instruments. Let's take a look what. And there's also something else behind it going on. So let's see all that. Welcome everyone. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I know what this is. This is the same show, the same concept as the show in Times Square. The guys doing some acrobatics, and then they're going to jump over the guys, and in the meantime they trick him, or they push him into tipping them a lot of money, which is also good. This is all fun, and they're paying not just for nothing, but to have fun and to have a good time.
Now, crowd, we're ready. Are you guys ready to say yes? Yes. Now, you know what? They're ready.
Yes, let's do it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, give these beautiful volunteers a round of applause. Let's make some noise. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Luxury Brothers from the Caribbean Islands, and we know what some of you guys are thinking. What's that? Why are these talented young men out here for? Why? Could it be for money? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we make our living, and this is how we support each other. Now, an average donation for a show like this is $20. If you guys don't have a 20, give us 2 10s. If you guys don't have 2 10s, give us 4 or 5. If you guys don't have 4 or 5, people get a job. We're hiring today. Applications in the back. Now, guys, we are going to take this death-defying jump. First, me and my team, we're going to come around and collect some donations. Everyone hold your donations up. Show your love. If anyone try to leave, remember, black guys run fast, don't do it handsome, don't do it. Now we're coming around. Show us some
It's
love,
pretty
guys.
funny.
Here we go.
Almost word by word, same as in Times Square and other major public tourist areas. But this time we are in batteryPark City, in New York.
Stop the show.
So this space is shared between the show and the Chinese musician right there. So we will go into some national Chinese instrument right there, and then we will continue, not to bore you too much, and then we'll continue walking through the park. And this is where we are in Lower Manhattan in Battery Park, showing you the absolutely blue sky with no clouds whatsoever. It's Castle Clinton that's currently under renovation. Let's continue walking through the park. It's a beautiful day. Temperature is about 62, 63 Fahrenheit, about 12 degrees Celsius, but it's sunny and not too windy. This one is the statue in Battery Park. It's called the immigrants. The immigrants, that is symbolizing the immigrants making it to the American land and being thankful God for being able to get here eventually for the hopes of better life. And if you look at them more closely, you see them in details. You see they represent different religions, different cultures, different nationalities. It's a very powerful imagery. Immigrants dedicated to the people of all nations who entered America through Castle Garden. We'll continue on through Battery Park to see the other monuments and memorials and enjoy the day and the weather. Now if you look right in the middle of your screen, a little tiny dot above the water is the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is right there in the middle of your screens. We'll take another look later, but right now we're going to continue walking in the park. There's a city cruise passing right there. Plenty of tourists. New York is back to normal at full capacity, sometimes even over the capacity. Statue City Cruises. This one is taking them to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. And we are in the Battery Park, New York City, Lower Manhattan, and let's keep walking. By the way, say hi in the chat. Don't be shy, let's communicate. Tell us where you're watching us from. We're gonna say hi as well. Hi everyone. We are approaching another memorial here in the Battery Park, and this is, let's take a look what this is. Approach it from here to the beautiful views of the waterfront and Battery Park. We will definitely walk that way in a few moments. I believe this is a Vietnam War memorial with all the names of those who were from New York and died in that war. I know there are several memorials here: Korean War Memorial, Vietnam War Memorial. That's a World War II memorial. World War II memorial. There's the Statue of Liberty in the center of our screen. It's Liberty Island, where the Statue of Liberty is located. And we are going to walk towards Battery Park City and enjoy the views and the weather. For those who wants to go to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, they follow the signs, and not so far from here they can embark on a ferry with the ticket and go and get a tour of those places. Welcome everyone who is joining our stream. We are in Lower Manhattan in Battery Park, walking through the Battery and about to get the better view of Battery Park City. A lot of tourists here as always. And we are walking around this area just like the tourists as well. We're walking around the secure area here. No one gets on a cruise ferry without going through security first, which is fine. That's how it should be. That's Castle Clinton, currently under construction. Another historical place here in Battery Park City. It's Castle Clinton National Monument. Still open under construction, and we're gonna take a look inside. And take a look at this background panoramic view of Lower Manhattan buildings. And that's Castle Clinton. Where you can also buy tickets to Staten, to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Okay, we'll walk through Castle Clinton, and now we are going to make a left turn and continue walking. Welcome everyone, we are in Battery Park in Lower Manhattan. That memorial over there is a Vietnam War memorial. Let's get closer to that memorial, take a look at it. I apologize, Korean War Veterans Memorial. Hi Hassan Madara, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for watching. We are in Battery Park in Lower Manhattan. And we are currently looking at the New York Korean War Veterans Memorial. Hi Christian, welcome. Time in New York is 3:37 p.m. Tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you, let's use the chat. Let's communicate. This is a legal garden inside the garden here. Let's take a look at it. It is a nice memorial. Korean War, a lot of Americans died, and a lot of other nations sent their troops too. A lot of people. War's a horrible thing.
What's up?
Hi Venezuela, hola. Surprisingly, there's nobody here, even though it's a beautiful place to get away from the crowds and just sit on a bench and do whatever you want, read the book, eat, anything. And welcome everybody who is joining us. Maybe it's cold, however, it's not so cold. It's about 12-13 Celsius right now. And not too cold at all. It's not as hot as yesterday, but it's sunny and no wind and extremely blue sky. We can even see the quarter moon in there, right in the middle of your screen. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. We see the moon, and it's 3:39 p.m. daytime. Let's continue to the waterfront, batteryPark Waterfront. Yes, thank you for the update. Yes, it does feel like 12 degrees Celsius. Yeah, yes, 12 degrees now. Where are you from, Hassan? What's the temperature there? Yeah, that's the park that used to be called batteryPark, and now it's called the Battery. That's right, for Tunisia, it's definitely not a hot temperature. I'm pretty sure it's a little warmer there, maybe a lot warmer. And in Tunisia, it's 16 degrees Celsius, and it's 9:41 p.m. Definitely much warmer, much more pleasant. Let's see what this is. We're not sure exactly what this is, but it looks like the combination of games of sorts. And it's not open, but it's probably open at some point, or will be open.
They do. They are.
Yeah, 16 you can get out without the code, and here now it is a little warmer in here now, but once the sun sets, it's getting colder. And look, we're gonna look up and we will see World Trade Center right here. Let's walk around this playground, see if we see something interesting. And yes, this building has been built after the Twin Towers were destroyed. This is the exact location where Twin Towers used to stand. And now this gorgeous skyscraper is standing right there. It has a great observation deck as well. Let's go back to the waterfront. Yes, looks like at some point it was functional, and maybe it's just when they close, maybe it's not fully prepared yet, but right now it's closed. This playground here looks pretty cool though. And now back to water. Another monument is here. Another monument and another sculpture. And that's American Merchant Mariners Memorial. Sun is right against us, so we apologize for the picture being a little darker than usual. On the other side there, across the water, you see right in front of us that building in the middle. That's Ellis Island, where the majority of immigrants were coming from to New York before air traffic took over. And this one is, to your left, is Statue of Liberty. And across water, you see that land is the state of New Jersey. This used to be a harbor, and now it's just a waterfront with mostly tourist destination. And where we came from is Staten and Ferry, so that what used to be a harbor, and now it's a ferry terminal to Staten Island. And the older terminal next to it is used rarely, but especially in the summer, you can get to other surrounding islands here around Manhattan using that terminal. Governor's Island, for example, is one of them. Another view of World Trade Center. And this building is officially called One World Trade. And we are walking to our left. To eventually get to the waterfront of the BatteryPark City, which is officially starting here. BPC, BatteryPark City. Who else wants to say hi in the chat? Go ahead, don't be shy. Let's communicate. There's another couple of statues here, of sculptures. This one is representing musical instruments. Yes, it definitely looks like a Middle East instrument. I'm trying to find a sign explaining what that is exactly, so we won't make any mistakes, but doesn't look like there are any here in this hand. Let's take a look at the other one. And what this would be, I guess we should use our imagination for this one. Welcome everybody who is just plugging into our live stream. We are in BatteryPark City in New York City, Lower Manhattan. No, this is a metal. It's probably bronze or some sort of a combination of metals, but it's not a stone. Nope, it's not. Let's take a look, closer look, but no, it doesn't look like a stone at all. Actually, when we hit it, it sounds hollow, but it's still not a stone, it's metal of some sort. So this building in the background is the Museum of Jewish Heritage, one of the two major Jewish museums in New York City. The Jewish Museum is located on 5th Avenue on the Museum Mile, around 90th Street or so, and this one is the Museum of Jewish Heritage. The screen is a little blurry. Thank you for your information. See the world with your heart. Let me double check the cleanliness of the lenses, so don't go anywhere. I will be right with you. We're just going to make sure the lenses are clean. Yes, the lenses are fine. That is most likely the transmission, the network, but hopefully it will fix itself.
No, both sides.
So to get to the waterfront, we will need to walk around this building. So we see World Trade Center in the background, and we are walking to our left is the Museum of Jewish Heritage. And we are in BatteryPark City. Museum of Jewish Heritage, a living memorial to the Holocaust. and we'll continue in Battery Park. Brookfield Place is what used to be called, now it's called Brookfield Place, but before it was World Financial Center. And Esplanade is where we're going to make a turn to. Thank you for your kind words. See the world with your heart. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know who owns this museum building. It could be owned by the city of New York, or it could be privately owned, but honestly I'm not sure. It could be owned by city of New York. In the back of the building, in the back, the Museum of Jewish Heritage, there is another sculpture dedicated to Mother Cabrini, Italian American who worked tirelessly to improve the lives of orphans, immigrants, and other disadvantaged New Yorkers. The statue itself is right here. Yes, New York looks beautiful, definitely. Always, especially when the seasons change. Now let's take another look at the water. Across the water you see Jersey City, New Jersey. This is the state of New Jersey. And we will give you 180 degrees panorama again. You see Statue of Liberty. Hi Hasu Poetry, and welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, water looks very amazing, peaceful, and you can just listen to the water and meditate. This is Jersey City on the other side. Yep, you're right, that's a Goldman Sachs building in New Jersey. Let's continue. Here, walk around this area to get to the waterfront. Hassan has a question for Hasu in the chat. Hasu, are you from New York? Hassan is asking. This is beautiful park development, very different from anything else. Very nice viewing area, kind of like semi-circle. You can have a seat if you want, and just look at the water and listen to the water. We will use this opportunity to grab our external battery and connect to our camera. Hassel is from Trinidad and Tobago and lived and worked in New York back in 2002-2003. So definitely familiar with New York. Did not hear anything about East River Park being demolished yet. It's very hard to follow all the information on what's happening around town. It's a big town, big city, and a lot of information. We are about to continue moving very shortly after we plug in our external battery. A great invention, external batteries. Without them, our life would be so much more limited these days when we have all kinds of devices depending on the batteries. Okay, we're back moving. It is a beautiful view though, if you just focus on water and the sun. Sun will be sunsetting in a few hours, or even less. Now it's 4 o'clock. It should be getting darker within an hour, the next hour. You can see the sun is sunsetting there. And also on the other side, on New Jersey side, if you see, I'm trying to zoom it in. There's a famous Colgate clock right there. Unfortunately, our cameras are not superficial to zoom in so far, but you see the Colgate clock, and it's also a very popular spot when it comes to taking pictures. It is a beautiful sunset. We will have a lot more views of that today. First we will walk out of this viewing area and continue back on the waterfront. Just a reminder for those of you who's watching but did not subscribe yet, please subscribe, as our next goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. This will allow us to use more YouTube features that are locked for us right now in terms of live streaming and communicating with our viewers. So thank you for that. Thank you for being subscribed, and thank you for those who is about to subscribe. Yes, New York has plenty of parks, that's for sure. Even though there are areas where the park is hard to find, but for the most part, yes, you can find the parks, or you can go to the park when you have free time. Or you can take a train to the park, subway train, only a few stops, and you will be in the park, depending on where you are. Fall foliage is happening in New York right now. You can see the streets turning yellow and red and orange. Beautiful fall in New York City. Don't you think so? That looks very, very nice.
Is that still on track?
And welcome everyone. Welcome those who just joined us. We are walking the waterfront in batteryPark City. Yeah, trees are waiting for snow. I'm sure trees can't wait for the snow as well as people. We all waiting for snow. I'm just trying to be funny a little bit. This weather today would be awesome. If the winter was like today, that would be fantastic. Unfortunately, it gets much colder during winter. So the horizon with Statue of Liberty and sunset. It's a nice view of the sun reflecting off the buildings in Jersey City right there in the middle of our screen, as well as this line, the sunshine reflecting on the water right in the middle. So we are walking batteryPark waterfront approximately an hour before the sunset. It's getting a little windier, and plus we're next to water, which makes it a little windier. You can see the water is reflecting the wind as well, but still not bad. This is batteryPark City waterfront. Overlooking New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey. Very nice. If someone else wants to say something in the chat, go ahead and do that. Say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. Let's communicate. Nice fresh air here, away from the traffic, heavy traffic of the city. Showing you this 360 degrees view. Some people are jogging, exercising, doing sports. That's beautiful. It's a great place to do that. We have a street sign here showing us where we are, so we won't get lost. If you want to take subway, we need to make a right turn. Otherwise, we will continue walking to see other points of interest. We are trying to go live as frequently as we can. Yesterday, our channel was live 3 times during the day in different parts of the city, in Brooklyn, then in Manhattan. All these videos are present on our channel in case if you'd like to browse and take a look at them. You're more than welcome to do so, or share the links to the videos with anyone you want. For everyone's convenience, that's a map of batteryPark City. So let's see where we are. We passed the Museum of Jewish Heritage, then South Cove. Waterfront Greenway is where we are now. There was a sign showing West 10th Street. We passed that too. So we are right here. And let's see. At walking distance to North Cove is 8 minutes. And then Ferry Terminal. And then Nelson Rockefeller Park. So let's see if we can possibly do all that slowly but surely. Let's see. It is a huge park indeed. batteryPark City. So according to the map, walking distance to the north edge of this park is perhaps about 15-20 minutes away if we walk fairly quickly, but we are going to walk with a normal speed. volleyball court and a marine where the small boats are located. And this entrance here is the entrance to Brookfield Place, which used to be called World Financial Center before, not so long ago. So the full view of this beautiful ensemble is right here in front of you.
She wasn't like bitchy about it, but she was like, wasn't. She was like, oh, it's sort of being up.
So we're going to walk around this marina area and continue on the waterfront. You see the reflection of One World Trade on that building in front of us. This place is called North Cove. And from here you can take, if you want to take a ferry to New Jersey, that's ahead of us. Ferry terminal, Brookfield Place is right in front of us. That's another beautiful view from here, isn't it? Another great observation area. Now look at this fence here. City of the world for all races are here. All the lands of the earth make contributions here. City of the sea, city of wharfs and stores, city of tall facades of marble and iron, proud and passionate city. Mettlesome, mad, extravagant city. One need never leave the confines of New York to get all the greenery one wishes. I can't even enjoy a blade of grass unless I know there is a subway handy or a record store or some other sign that people do not totally regret life. Beautiful saying. And this is where we are now.
Hey, how are you?
So within 5 minutes from here is Rockefeller Park. It has a lot of different sculptures and definitely worth seeing. So don't go anywhere. I should be there. In the meantime, in the background here is World Trade Center. Yes, golden color of sunset. Definitely looks golden. Brookfield Place is a mall. A lot of different stores and restaurants is in there, inside and out, as well as a business center, of course. It used to be called World Financial Center. Getting windier. These are ferries to New Jersey. From here, that's ferry terminal. You can take a ferry to Jersey, which is across the water. Different points. And welcome everyone who is joining us. We are walking in BatteryPark City in New York, Lower Manhattan. The sun is about to set very soon, and we are enjoying the beautiful panorama of New Jersey from New York side, with the Statue of Liberty and the sun setting, and Jersey City of the state of New Jersey right there, and the sun reflecting on the buildings. This is ferry terminals for those who take ferries to New Jersey. So we are on our way to Nelson Rockefeller Park, and that park is very unique too, as it has plenty of different sculptures that we are about to explore in a few minutes. But before that, I want to show you this memorial is Irish Hunger Memorial. Irish Hunger Memorial. We're going to walk through it. Irish Hunger Memorial.
One of the most direct ways of doing that is through sound, through information, through communication. The goal was in the event that sound were to arrive in a location somewhere in the world, that the public should have information that explains where they are.
In the streets of BatteryPark City in Lower Manhattan, and we are walking in the Irish Hunger Memorial, which also can be a playground for the kids. This is the view from the Irish Hunger Memorial, the top of the memorial right here. By the way, if you'd like to share the information about our channel with others, please do so. Our next goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we are about 250 or so away from the goal. So thank you for letting everybody know about our channel. Hi Luis Miguel. Welcome back as well. Let's come down from the top of Irish Hunger Memorial and continue to Nelson Rockefeller Park to explore the statues as the sun continues setting down here in New York City. The local time is 4:29 p.m. This one is a huge Van Gogh interactive immerse exhibit that is very popular, and it's located right here in Battery Park. The Immersive Experience NYC. Yes, Christian, that's absolutely true. The afternoon is beautiful, beautiful afternoon in New York City. We're hoping to have enough battery power so we can actually be live and have the sunset captured during today's live stream. Thank you for watching with us. And if you're not subscribed yet, just hit that bell and subscribe. You will get notifications whenever we post our new videos and go live. Thank you for that. Actual fish pond, so fish in the water. I'm gonna go back on Waterfront and continue to Nelson Rockefeller Park. Bradfish, yep. This is Ferry Terminal at Brookfield Place, Battery Park City, with ferries to New Jersey. Welcome everyone. Welcome from Battery Park, New York City. This is how the ferry looks like. One of them, there is a larger ferry going to Staten Island. This one's a small ferry. Back on the waterfront. ANY, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. This beautiful afternoon in Battery Park City. Glad you're here. Welcome back. Sun is setting. Soon it's gonna get dark. Sun is just slightly above the horizon right now. So it's gonna get dark within a minute. It's a little windy, but not too bad. We are on our way to Nelson Rockefeller Park with a lot of statues there, or sculptures, I should say, of all kinds of creatures and objects. Almost there.
See, remember that picture I showed you from the 72nd floor of that building over there? With that platform that's going on right there?
Let's go. Your face is like
And this is Nelson Rockefeller Park. And that's the party for the kids. Lots of people here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I know one more that's just exactly the same. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh my gosh, you're amazing.
Very nice. Let's explore Nelson Rockefeller Park. It starts right here. Let us know if you like what you see. It's a pretty cool concept. Almost like a real dog.
Holy shit!
Wait, if you think you saw this soul, not really. Look at this.
Four Daniels in Forest House. There were four of them. There's John, Jang, there's Lewinsky, and there's Ricky. And we're all baritones. All right. Goodbye, Ruby, Jonathan, Daniel.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. We are in Nelson Rockefeller Park, BatteryPark City, Lower Manhattan, New York. Yes, nice and very interesting. And welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are in Nelson Rockefeller Park in New York City. In Lower Manhattan, it's BatteryPark City area. And we're exploring the sculptures of Nelson Rockefeller Park as the sun setting, and soon it's to be dark in New York. Local time 4:44 p.m.
Yeah, man, he's getting caught, obviously. It's like, oh, what's this? I'm in the forest fire. Trees. Yeah, I understand.
There's so many little details and little sculptures here. It definitely took years and years to make all those sculptures, but the result is amazing. Absolutely, well worth it. It's Nelson Rockefeller Park in BatteryPark City. So we have a tour/art exhibit here today in Lower Manhattan. In case if you're not subscribed but you're enjoying what we do, please subscribe and let the others know about us and let them subscribe too. We are aiming, our next goal as a channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers. We just want to make sure that we're showing you everything without omitting any of it, because every little sculpture here is a piece of art and worth your attention. welcome everyone who is joining us. We're exploring the sculpture garden in Nelson Rockefeller Park in New York City. This is what this area looks like. And on the other side of this park, there's another sculpture here, or a few. And we'll see what's upstairs here as well. And then we'll go back to the water and we will enjoy the sunset, which is happening by the minute. And this is Nelson Rockefeller Park in New York City. With a lot of different sculptures. And back to water. It's getting darker. How beautiful sunset looks like in downtown Manhattan. There, looking north, the Hudson Yards. Another beautiful place to walk and explore with a mall and Highline Park adjacent to it. And we're going to walk the waterfront in Battery Park City, Lower Manhattan, New York City, and enjoy the views of the sunset. It's getting darker, you can tell. Local time is 4:57 p.m. The sun is below the horizon, so it's going to get much darker within the minutes. See World Trade Center from here. Battery Park City is right there. And what you see in the background is Midtown Manhattan, Midtown West. You can even see the top of Empire State Building, which is, if we zoom it in, will be right now in the middle of your screen, but it's just the top that we see from here. Yes, Manhattan looks completely different after dark, and the buildings and the lights of the buildings. It is a beautiful view. Back on the main strip of the waterfront, and in the background right there, Statue of Liberty. Which is probably from here about a mile or so, maybe a little over a mile, or 1.5 kilometers from here, probably. And we see the moon above us right there. Okay, let's continue our walk as it's getting darker and darker. The view of Jersey City on the other side. Well, it's not as close to swim, and swimming is not allowed here, so the ferry is the way to go, but it's not that far, but it's probably about a kilometer or so between this side and the Jersey side. For those of you who would like to support our channel, you can buy us coffee. The link is here on your screen and in the description. Let's see, panorama of New Jersey side. And we are strolling down the waterfront in BatteryPark, New York City, enjoying this nice evening, enjoying the sceneries of the building and water and parks and sculptures, a little bit of everything. We started streaming 2 hours and 7 minutes ago. When it was bright sunlight, we got out of the subway station and walked around Staten Terminal, and we walked around the Raging Bull statue, which is one of the major tourist attractions. And then we came back to BatteryPark City and walked around the waterfront and the buildings here. And now we are enjoying the sunset in BatteryPark City, New York. For those who did not subscribe yet and you would like to subscribe, it only takes a moment. Please do so. Everything counts, your likes, dislikes, chats, participation, comments under the video, shares, everything. So thank you so much for that. We're passing by Ferry terminal in BatteryPark again. People are coming back from work, and you see the line of them keeping more or less social distancing. The line starts there by the water and goes all the way there for those who live in New Jersey. A lot of people commute from New Jersey and back every day for work, using all forms of transportation, including the ferry. Especially if they work in this area, it's very convenient. Beautiful view of the horizon with the colors changing as the sun setting below the horizon. And let's see how the area next to Brookfield Place looks like in the dark. We will be live for the next couple of minutes and then we will say goodbye. As we were streaming for 2 hours and 11 minutes. We started during the bright sunshine, sunlight, bright afternoon, and we ending after the sunset. But before we go, take a look at this beautiful outside restaurant area where people eat, sitting by the tables, being served by the waiters. And look at the trees. Yes, we had nice 2 hours and 12 minutes to be exact. It was very relaxing walk. We enjoyed it very much. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for watching this stream with us, and we hope you enjoyed it. You're more than welcome to share the link to the stream with everyone, or let people know about our channel. If someone wants to subscribe and see our live streams and videos that we post, you're more than welcome to do so, and thank you so much for that. This is the entrance to Brookfield Place, which used to be called World Financial Center, and now it's called Brookfield Place. We thank our extended battery that allowed us to be live smoothly for 2 hours and almost 15 minutes now, and we also happy that the network connection was steady. For those who would like to support our channel by buying us coffee, the link is in description. And also on your screen. Thank you for all kinds of support. Our channel is fairly new, but not new anymore. Our next goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we are moving in the right direction, and hopefully soon this goal will be achieved and we will continue to our next goal. Until then, we want to say good night, good morning, good evening, good day, depending on where you're watching us from in the world. We're happy you spent this time with us, and we hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we will say good night from New York. And until the next stream and the next videos, live walking NYC. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night and why. Thank you for watching.